Welcome to the Caffeine Bizerk podcast. And this is going to be an episode where I'm all by myself. So, what I'm going to do, wait, this just in. Oh, Brian's going to make it. Okay, good. Because I got myself a new energy drink and it was $1 at Publix because there was too many left and it doesn't have any bad ingredients in it. So, I will let you know if I feel like I'm on liquid crack or just on a nice regular energy. It is 9:50 p.m. Eastern. I don't think I'll stay up till 3 a.m. this time. So anyway, when Brian will get here, this will become a good show. Hey, we have entrance. Will the entrance work or not? We will see. Am I recording this still? Oh, I hear you. I hear you, but I don't see you yet. Oh, I see you. Do you want to change the background to something that's like higher quality, maybe?
Yeah, maybe, bro. Fuck you.
You know,
Uh,
I like it. But
no,
it's like low quality. It's like I
is
can't.
it low quality, bro? Just send me the
Yeah.
fucking podcast logo like you have. I don't know where the one is.
So anyway, did you have coffee today?
I did.
Oh my God! Wait, I got to make sure I'm not using the wrong microphone. Holy
Yeah, you
shit!
sound really loud now.
Okay, so it is the right microphone. I was just way
How
over.
do I sound? I think I had it on the wrong one last week too.
I think it sounds good.
Now it sounds better.
Yeah, it's louder there. Yes.
I just talked really loud.
Excellent. Excellent.
I
So we
gotta,
have a
know.
special guest coming on the podcast for episode 6. This is episode
My
4.
wife's here. My wife's here. Don't talk.
Hey, what's going on, Mrs. Caffeine? How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good. This is our new t-shirt idea, okay?
You're unveiling it first. It's supposed to be simultaneous.
You can't really see all of it. But basically, yeah, you got our names in the bottom.
I don't know where my headphone thing is. Son of a bitch.
I know that one. Whoa! What the hell is that?
What? What? I can't even see the camera right now, so I have no idea what you're talking
Well,
about.
you have to look at my screen. I can't explain it to you. You just have to be able to see it.
Oh, wow. I like that one. That looks like a good shirt in the making.
I might buy that and wear that one to church.
Yeah? What time is church? Someone did their hair today.
This is my natural bedhead. I don't know what you're talking about.
It looks like he's put hours into shaving.
Not hours. That hours like about 1 to 2 minutes.
Straight line.
Yo, I'm gonna be applying for this new position here. So this is my new background, my new position as head editor of the Caffeine Bizerk podcast.
Oh, I heard that one doesn't close the deals.
We will close. You know what? The only thing we're closing is people's eyes because this is gonna be great. We have a special guest coming on episode 6, one of our old MC buddies, DJ producer, but mainly the MC, Mr. Eyes, coming on episode 6. So if you're from the Chicago scene, you want to hear some good, amazing stories, that will be brought to you on episode 6, 2 weeks from now.
Is that what they're called? Episode?
Our first guest ever. Yeah. And then after that, we'll have Kuhn, Brennan Hart, DJ Isaac, and Headhunters.
Is it going to be a surprise? We're not going to reveal.
We're not going to have any of those people. There's just, if they want, we'll have some of them.
We'll think about together,
Maybe we shouldn't do it publicly. We should do this secretly so that it's a surprise.
Yeah.
Or publicly, we can just let everybody know that, listen, we're going to get some guys in here that know how to produce some good music. You know who I like now, who I listen to again? Frontliner.
Ooh,
Frontliner. He's got some good new stuff.
That's Barry, right? Everyone loves
Barry. I like Barry. He was so nice.
Barry, good old Barry.
Barry.
Like, that's my call.
Melody Man. I'm the melody man. And I also like the Tweakers.
Tweakers. Haven't heard them in a while. How are they doing?
Good. I mean, they like to, remake all like the popular songs of yesterday, right? Into like the hard style with the melodies. They do the new raw kicks, and you know, those guys. Those guys be fun. Those guys be fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
These
I
are all
feel
hard style artists. If you don't know who these people are, they're hard style
uh,
artists.
yeah. I'm just really slow.
Are you looking for a new picture? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'll review. There we go.
So
Now I
tell me, Brian, we used to spin at Zero Gravity for club heads. I know we would do that like every month. At least we were there for like, I mean, a certain amount of years. You know, we were there like every month. And it was like we were like the highlight of the nights. You
I
know,
don't
we
like
would
my camera here.
and we would every month we'd go
No,
there. We'd going back. Mario and Paul were always there. Treated us so well. Shout out to those
they
guys.
kiss you.
They they Mario and Paul, we love you guys. You guys were
Oh,
there
this is
for us
good
over
look.
all the years. Brian, what's going on with your screen? This is glitching.
Trying to find the right spot. This we're gonna have to start this one over.
Why were you just like you're like popping it out? There's lights like shit
I'm
flashing.
moving the cam. I'm moving the cam, bro. Come on.
Hey,
I
whoa,
got myself on
whoa!
this.
It's an earthquake. It's an earthquake. Aren't you
Oh, that's
getting the same
why you should
earthquake?
have that background, brother. Yo, seriously, bro. I don't know where I see view. View. What am I looking for? I can't change the freaking screen.
We're over here recording a podcast, and all you're doing is looking to the side of the screen and clicking buttons, and not focusing on my words properly.
I'm trying to. Where's AI companion do?
AI companion. What will it do? Let's turn it on.
It's
All
gonna.
participants can see it. Catch
Oh,
me
oh.
up. Not much has happened since AI companion was turned on. Okay, good. All right. I thought it was gonna nothing happened in our entire conversation.
Talking about, bro. We did so
As
much.
it.
Yeah,
Hey, it's me and Jonathan Davis from Corn. The shirt I'm wearing, the guy who sings the front runner of the band. Yes.
I love that band.
This was from he was DJing a set as J Devil in Detroit, and I went up there and was backstage and got
What'd
to
you
meet
do?
him. And I didn't spin there, but I went to see him spin, and it was awesome. I don't know if the promoter I knew him or I knew some of the
Yeah,
venue.
how'd you get backstage? Is my question.
I don't know how I just knew somebody. I forgot who, but either way, I met Jonathan Davis, and
You sure
there's
about that?
an there's another story. He DJ'd as J Devil, or at least whatever he was doing. He was spinning at Spy Bar. This is like 10, 12 years ago. And when his set was done, he walked out right away. And I ran up the stairs of Spy Bar and I ran around this. I saw him just about to get into a car. I said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Jonathan Davis. I'm like the biggest fan. Like, I freaking love you. You're like amazing." Like, I had a CD, a Corn CD, and a marker. I'm like, "Please, do you mind signing this?" And he was so nice to me. It's like, "Absolutely, man. Yeah, sure. Here you go." He like signs it. He's like, "All right." He's like smiling at me all nice. I'm like, "You don't understand. This is like the coolest thing that's like ever happened right now. Like, I'm like not worthy." He's like, "Dude, it's totally awesome, man. No problem. Thank you for." He was like thanking me for. He was so polite and
Thanks
humbling,
for
and he's
being a
such a.
stalker.
Yeah, I mean, I I
I
caught him
thought you were
before he
gonna
got in the
stab
car.
me, but then you came up and said nice words.
He probably saw me. He saw in my eyes. He saw the love, the Corn love fan. He saw it right away because he treated me like with a lot of respect. And it was I've met some other artists, you know, that were just very, very not respectable, let's say. Dude, that took like 15 minutes to get that back. It took
This is not
15
even the right
minutes.
one.
It took 15
It's
minutes, dude.
backwards.
It's so funny, dude. 15 minutes it took you to do that. It's
I'm
amazing.
not a zoomer, bro. Google Meets it's so
I'm not a
easy.
zoomer. I'm not a zoomer. You're a boomer though, for that
Nah,
line.
I'm like a Generation X.
Yeah, but you said I'm not a zoomer. That's something a boomer would probably say. I ain't no
Now
zoomer.
out of focus. There we go.
Can we talk about boomers?
I don't know. Is that like our parents or
That's
something?
our parents. That's our parents. We love our parents. But boomers in general. So they kind of like they're older than us, they're our parents' age. And not anybody in particular. This is just the general boomers, okay? They like kind of think they kind of know everything because they kind of do back in the day because that everything they did they learned and they know. But nowadays the world works differently, so they think they still know how everything works nowadays,
I know.
and it's different now. So what you might think is true in 1979 is not true right now. And like, so like, there's some times where boomers will like offer opinions to
Yeah,
me, and
like
I'm like, that's
moon
wrong.
landing
I'm like, that's completely
specifically.
wrong. Like, no, no, it doesn't
Yeah,
work like that anymore.
they still believe they walked on the moon.
I don't know. It might have been in a basement studio. Is that what the?
Yeah, what's his name? The guy who made all those movies.
They're
Shot it.
making a movie about it now, like
Oh,
the
I
whole
know.
thing.
It's a
Yeah,
psyop. I know. It's amazing. It's called
psyop
S- On the Moon We Go.
in
Something
the
like
basement on the moon
yeah.
is what it's
Oliver
called.
Stone, that's his name. The guy who
Oliver
shot the
Stone.
original.
There's Oliver Stone. Yeah, I do like me an Oliver Stone movie every now and then, don't you know?
Hmm. He doesn't speak like that. He's Italian, bro. His
Oliver
name is
Stone,
Stone,
huh?
bro. Forget
Marona, man. This
about it.
linguine tastes like Guadalupe's bolt.
Whoa. Our Lady of Guadalupe? What the fuck, bro? You're going to hell in that fucking meatball sandwich.
Oh, good. What is that Italian accent you were doing?
Oh, somewhat.
Yo, Rocco Joshioni, what you doing with those donuts, huh? We're from
Oh no.
Chicago. Chicago. Hey there, use Toos. How are you Toos doing over there? Use trees or Toos? Come on over to Jules Oscars, eh?
You two guys, come here. Oh my God.
Hey
Forget about
there. How about like people from Chicago sometimes have that like kind of north they like Sarah Palin. Oh, Sarah Palin
it. Oh,
accent. Oh,
that's more
don't
like
you know? Yeah.
Wisconsin, Minnesota,
Wisconsin. Welcome to
Canadian
Madison,
more so.
Wisconsin.
Those are the downward descendants of Canada that speak with that.
Oh,
Oh,
Canada. Canada. Oh, don't you know? Canada's more I. Hey, Canada. From
don't you know?
Canada.
Hey,
Are you going to Ottawa? No, that's English. Sorry. Are you going
you
to
know how.
Ottawa?
Oh no, that's how they speak.
People from Liverpool, like the Beatles, they kind of talk more like I can't do it perfectly, but it's kind of southern a little bit there. I don't know what that is. Kind of southern a little bit.
Mm,
I'm from Alabama. How are you today?
Mississippi. My name's Leroy.
And Leroy, what do you do for a living?
You know what I'll do? I makes the baskets and puts the soap and the lotions in it. What?
Where do you sell these lotions and soaps in the basket?
Down by the corner, mama making it in her backyard.
Oh shit, Mama be making some good baskets.
Hmm.
And tell me, do you sell how many baskets do you sell per day at the market?
Mama make as many as she can. I steal them from other people and give them out if she don't buy them because I want to make mama feel good.
Hey, I won't say nothing, you won't say nothing, all right? So,
My mama's happy when I come home with nothing. She thinks I stole them all, but you
man,
know,
I get some freaking shrimp and grits. Fucking
yeah,
put it up this
Bubba,
chimney and make myself a new
Bubba,
cupcake.
Bubba.
So I did
Bubba.
my hair. I did my hair this time, okay? I did it.
Okay, thank
Is it
you.
okay?
Yeah, I mean that's what I was getting at, and I wanted you to confess, and
I
that's
did.
the route we had to take to get there.
Yeah, I know I confess I put some product in my hair at 9:50 p.m. to go sit on the computer screen. So after this, I will remove the hair gel. I will have only worn it for at least 1 to 1.5 hours. Thank you.
Good. It probably makes you lose hair anyhow. It's probably got poisonous chemicals.
Dude, I used to use gotta be glued all the time.
Mm.
Like where like it would just make your hair like stay like this forever for like 3 days if you
Oh
wanted
yeah.
it to. Even when
Yeah.
you use
Yeah, you
shampoo,
wash it out, it's like a softer,
your
but
hair was still like kind of like
yeah.
that
Yeah.
same style.
Oh yeah.
And like I think like I don't know if ingrown hair happened, but like I had to get like a bump removed. And I think it
Probably
was
got an
from that
infection.
got to be glued actually because it like caused my hair follicle excuse me, caused my hair follicle to like
Release like one spike and you can stab people with.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it
Pretty
was a
much.
safety device and
Like
it grew
you run
someone
into
I
people.
worked with, they said it was my parasitic twin. So
Mm, whatever
can I say
that means.
something that's a little bit like I can say it. I can say it. So I
Yeah.
used to when I worked at my dad was an optometrist and he owned Nearman Vision Center that my poppy started, my grandpa started in 1950s. My dad took it over in the 80s. And we had a family business in Old Town, Chicago by North and Wells. And um there was I would wear this shirt when I was an optician there and it had like it was like plaid, and it kind of like fit me like it was like a medium. It was like small, and I used to
Mhm.
wear like these like black skinny jeans, and then I would have like I don't know what pants on and like glasses. And then one day I walked to come to work, and Tahani I worked with, she's like, "Brad, man, you look like a Seattle lesbian." I'm like, "Oh
Mm.
my god!" So I wore
Uh-huh.
that the rest of the day, and they're all laughing at me, looking like a Seattle lesbian because I had like the hair that was
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
care
yeah.
style, and then like the shirt, and like I was like, "Oh my
You
god."
put on lipstick,
I
right?
mean, they kind of got me at that point, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely not lipstick, but dude, we had somebody steal
So you chase
glasses
them?
from our office, and the police like were like frisking her down, and one
Mm.
of the demo lenses from the glasses like fell on the ground. They're like, and I'm like, "There's a demo lens. See, she did take it." And then she's like, "That's my contact lens." And we are like, dude, the cops like, "All right, come on, let's go." They took her in, like,
Oh man,
break.
good old days. Meeting those people living off the streets there in
Dude, I had someone,
Chicago.
a kid come in,
Yeah.
and I was busy. It was by myself. I had like 5 people there, and he was by the sunglasses, and he was like asking me questions, whatever. Then another guy came up to me and said, "Hey, just want to let you know that."
Yes, oh, we gotta cut that out. Jesus. Disgusting. God bless you. Don't ever do that again,
So
my
the
friend.
little black kid,
Double cut. Jesus. Why don't you just drop the N word, brother?
this little
Done.
person of color was in my office stealing from me. He took all these sunglasses. He took he took like Gucci's. He took like five,
Oh,
put 'em
wow.
all in his shorts. And this other guy came up to me who happened to be white guy,
What a coincidence.
and he told me that. Don't laugh. He told me that.
Shit.
He said that it was.
We're gonna cut the story out so it doesn't even matter, bro. What the fuck?
Yo,
Not even close
oh,
to like
listen. We love all races, okay? We just sometimes you got to bend the rules.
now you say that it makes it
Um,
look even worse. Back me back.
what he did was he took all these glasses. The guy came up to me and he's like, he's taking all these glasses. So I like went up to him. He had this fucking shorts on, just all bulging with glasses inside of
Oh,
him.
nice.
I'm like, dude, I'm like, what do you have there? And like I reached my hand in and I grabbed like some of the
You
glass.
touched
I'm
them?
see, and I grabbed one. I'm like,
Brother?
empty it all out right now. And he emptied out like 7 Gucci and all these different brand sunglasses, put them on the table. And like it was so busy, I was like gonna call the police, and like I'm like, dude, just get the
Get
hell out
out
of
of here.
here. I didn't call the police because it was like I
That
did
was,
call the police. They didn't do anything. What am I saying?
that's how
I
Gucci
did
was
call them.
created.
They didn't do anything. They didn't care because Chicago. They're very liberal in Chicago. So you just go and steal 8 sunglasses. I mean, there's people with worse crimes happening. They don't care about
Yeah,
sunglasses.
no, then that's good karma for you because you gave him a second chance. He never stole again. And now he's the mayor of Chicago. Did you know that?
Yeah. It was Brandon Johnson this whole time. All right, so
That's a lie.
happy Black family.
The fuck does that mean? You spit all over yourself. And he's gone. Fucking bail.
Oh, we gotta cut a lot of shit out of this one.
No, this is
We have to figure how we push
horrible.
the barrier. How far can we go past it?
Yeah, dude, this is a story. I was like, I'd say third or fourth grade,
Mhm.
and they didn't have CDs yet. They had cassettes.
Mhm.
I went to the store in Harlan Plaza. It was like Tape World, probably called. I don't know what the hell it's called.
Tapeworm, tape
Tape
world.
World. I don't
Okay,
know.
okay. Yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Any names or maybe Sam Goody. I don't know, but it wasn't Rolling Stone.
Sam Goody.
And I bought Easy Does It on tape,
Okay.
took it home, I listened to it, and I brought it back to the fucking store because it was so bad. And I was like, what the fuck is he saying? Oh my God. So, because I went to like a Catholic school in third grade, and
Wow. Uh-huh.
they're like, I was like super moral.
So when
Like,
you heard the CD, like it was not Catholic at all, so it
yeah,
probably threw you off.
I took it back.
Dude, that's the problem. You go buy a CD and you go home and you
They let me
listen, you'd
take
be like,
it,
this
give it
shit's, I
back.
can't listen to this music at all. You don't even want to listen to it again. You just put $20 in a CD, you're not even gonna listen to it. Like it happened to me before too.
Yeah. Why didn't you listen to it?
Thankfully, it never happened with any of your CDs. So anytime I had your CD, Man, it was the best, dude. You listen to it in the car for 4 days because you have a CD player. So every time you go in your car, you listen to like the first couple tracks. Then the next day you're listening to like the second half, and then like Wednesday you're still then might listen to for freaking 4 days in a row and not listen to anything else but your mix CD. And like think about it nowadays, they'll listen to your music for 30 seconds to a minute, and that's it. We're like for those days, 4 days of your own one artist, like CDs.
It's a sad world. No one has the patience to listen to a whole entire mix, I don't think, anymore.
I don't know. I mean, people watch podcasts. They're an hour, 2 hours. I don't know why you would do
ours.
Listen to ours till the end, always. 100% conversion ratio, bro.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Oh, our target market increased, by the way. We're not just 35 to 45 anymore.
What is
We're
it
now down to 25 to 45. We've got a younger audience base finally. So it wasn't just us anymore. We have three different people now watching it. Someone who's 27.
I think my daughter watched it, but they probably didn't tally her.
Yeah, it's probably not like your daughter's like, it's probably under like your account. I don't know. If they're under a certain age, that doesn't count it.
I don't know. Why do you keep staring at that can like you love it? Do you love it?
I do. It's plant power, essential vitamins, metabolic boost, mental energy.
Soy. Let me see the can if it shows up.
Hey, should I play that new song that we were working on with Flash? Camera's ready. Prepare the flash.
Oh, I don't remember it, but sure. Why not? Play a song.
Do not remember it. We made it about 2 weeks ago. It's okay.
That's right. No, I know. I just don't.
You know it.
I just like to play it like, it's like my character. I pretend to be this guy who's like airheady.
Yeah. Like you got to have the one, like you got to have the airhead one, because you got the one guy who's like, this is what happened, and the other guy was like,
what are we, The Sims?
That was The Sims. Double.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna click catch me up on our AI companion. You want me to read it? Here we go. You ready?
These are fools.
We are going to give you a recap of our show so far. So if you like to listen in, please check out now. The meeting between Brian and Brad Neerman is a casual and personal conversation. They discuss various topics, including their personal experiences, opinions on music, and reminisce about past events. They also discuss their work experiences, with Brian mentioning his time working in a vision center. Nope, I'm Brad. And Brad talking about the time he's working in a recording studio. They also share stories about their interactions with customers, including a situation where a customer stole sunglasses from their store. The conversation is interpersed with humor and lighthearted banter. Thank you so much.
We've been approved, then we can air the whole episode.
Yeah. So if anybody knows Green Velvet, we took a song that he made that says the words, "Camera's ready, prepare the flash." You might know of it. And then we decided to put that into a song that we're making. So how about I just show y'all what I'm talking about? I say y'all because I moved from Chicago.
From the South now.
And from the South, you can say that, and it's like people don't look at you like y'all. Like, what are you, a redneck from the South? No, that's just a stereotype.
You really say y'all?
I mean, if I have a friend from Kentucky, so we say y'all to each other, because she'll say y'all to my wife and I, and I'll say like y'all, and it's like normal. She's from Kentucky. All right, here we go.
I bring myself to do it.
Tell me if you can hear this. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. And that's the version that you and I worked on. I actually edited it twice after that.
Oh.
So I don't know if I made it better or worse. Can I just show you at least the right before the drop?
I want to see. Yeah.
All right. All right.
What if you got them confused and this is the one that we started on?
So give us feedback. Is this version that I worked on later? Is it, look at all this extra stuff I did, dude. All right, here we go. I'll play it from like the build up, like not all the way from the beginning.
I don't like that.
That's because I worked on it without Brian. So there's always going to be things that I did that were like messing it up.
I love it.
Camera's ready.
At 145.
145?
Yeah.
All right, 145.
Camera's ready.
Wow. Anyway, I don't know how much of that we'll actually keep.
All of it.
All of it. All of it. So let's catch me up.
We're still gonna finish Lambo.
Oh, we gotta finish Lambo. Wait, we gotta link heads for. I gotta make sure we're truly interconnected here. Hold on, I need to make sure. Wait, your head
You're
looks
going the wrong way on my screen.
We have to. Oh, on my screen it's the right way. The one that's recording. This is the right way for the recording.
You want to go this way?
Oh wait, no, here. Okay. Why isn't it working? There you go. Oh. Oh. All right, think a thought. Let's see if I can think something, and I'll tell you what you said. Just like think of like one word. Okay. All right, go. Pigeon.
Oh, it was guava.
Guava.
It was
pretty
guava,
good,
man.
pretty good. So what if we went on a comedy tour where like we just basically like had jokes and we just like we're like stand-up comedians now? Like, wouldn't that be badass or what?
We're gonna.
We could have Mr. Eisby, our hype man. He'll hype us before we go on stage, and then we'll come out and tell us stories, lighthearted banter, and discuss their work experiences. And then, oh, what does it say about Eazy-E? The meeting also includes a discussion. This is about our earlier conversation about a song they're working on, which is a remix of a song called "Fly" by Eazy-E. Is that correct in any way?
This is a mentally low AI.
Oh my god, I'm a mentalist now. You just got to think of it. Think of Brian.
Yeah,
I might be getting a new car.
Oh, is it a Lambo?
No, but it's a car that I don't know if I'm going to say what it is yet, but by next week. Next week when it's actually here, I will discuss it. But I'm very excited about it.
Drive it on the scene.
Maybe I'll take a video of me and I'll throw it in. I'll think this is what it is because it's freaking really exciting. What is it? We'll just take a guess. Let's see. It's not a Lambo. It's not a DeLorean. It's the
other one. It's a mashup of the two.
Kind of, actually. Yeah, I got a mashup of the two. Nice. Hey, speaking of mashups, these guys will make a mashup, like some random like guys with Ableton. Then they'll upload on YouTube and it'll get like millions of plays just because it's got two songs that are just like really well known.
Yeah.
So like we should just do a mashup, upload it, and just for fun. But like we choose the songs. But it can be like, Elvis mixed together with Fastball.
With who?
The band Fastball. I don't know. I just pulled that out of nowhere. I'm not sure if that it would even work.
Is that a real band? Yeah.
Fastball. Yeah, Fastball. They have that song. And I want to see the road that they walked on is paved in gold. It's always summer. We'll never get old. We'll never get we'll never get old and gray. That was exactly the melody. Let's go. Perfect pitch,
Go.
baby. Not really. Almost. It was like 92% perfect.
So do we have any topics for this week?
Oh, we were supposed to brainstorm.
Do we have any from last week we didn't do?
Yeah, I'm sure we do. I mean, we always have topics. Topics.
What's the hottest topic in the world right now?
Oh my God, I was Blippy for my son's birthday party, and I came out and like I was like, "Hey, it's me, Blippy!" Whoa! And I gave everybody orange glasses, and all the kids were like standing around me. I did magic tricks, and then I had this. They were laughing. My wife and my brother-in-law were laughing because dressed as Blippy, they had this like kid thing that you crawl through, with like holes in it for toddlers. They
Right.
crawl through it. I like picked it up, I put it onto like my body, and I was like,
Gotta get
oh
warm.
no. And I ran into a wall and then like I fell over and it was so the video is hysterical of it. I gotta find it. But yeah, it's
Gotta put that at the end of this podcast.
big success. Big success. That one.
I wish I was there.
Oh, dude, me too, man. We just moved to Florida 4 years ago from Illinois, Chicago, like 4.5 years ago. We moved to Clearwater Beach from Schaumburg to Clearwater.
Stalkers are gonna find you now, bro.
We don't live in Clearwater anymore, so it's fine. But anyway, dude, can you imagine like the difference, man? When we were in Clearwater, like we went to the freaking beach like every week, like maybe twice a week we go to the beach. Wait, did you do that? What the hell is going on right now? I don't hear you. I just hear my voice repeating. Did you do this on purpose? What the hell's going on? Yeah. Hey, what did you do? How did you have like a sampler or something that you like pressed there?
Yeah, of course, dude. I just pushed the button. I go, push the button, push the button, push the button.
Dude, that was like it was like the glitch of the year just happened in like what? That was like crazy. I hope it recorded all that.
I'm a hacker. I'm a hacker. I'm a hacker.
Oh man, that was crazy.
I can't wait to see how my hack worked flawlessly.
Dude, I used to have on AOL when I was like a teenager, like 14. It was like dial-up modem days, okay? And
Yeah.
we used to have like a hacker group. Like we didn't do bad things. We just like we had like screen names that were either capital no, lowercase L's and capital I's. So they look like this like a grid pattern, look like just all the same lines. We all
Yeah.
had different unique patterns. So like we all had these like names and we would all like
Was it binary or non-binary?
I don't think it was non-binary. That wasn't even invented yet. That was just created in the past few years, I believe.
Oh.
Unless somebody wants to teach me the reality of how it came to be, but I assume I've only heard it the past few years.
It's a code.
We used to be Juarez dudes. Where's WAREZ?
Yeah.
Where's you get like
That was you? What did you do?
I think we just like wanted like copies of like 1995 version Adobe Photoshop, and we like it was like that kind of stuff. I could like, get programs that were.
You hacked the application?
I didn't actually hack it, but like the people would upload it, and I could like download it from our group. We had our Where Is group.
Yeah.
I was 15. I didn't know any better. I was just like a little.
Oh my God, Brad, you might want to delete this.
How many things have I brought up that we have to delete today?
This is gonna be the R-rated podcast.
Yo, we gotta push the barriers a little bit here. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like Bobby Lee, he'll say stuff on YouTube that's like just all bonkers, like stuff you would never normally say in like publicly in front of millions of people, and he's like gets more and more followers. So
Of course, Bobby Lee does it because he has no kids and no family that care about him.
that's the thing, right?
He could be gone tomorrow and only his fans would care.
Bobby Lee. We got to get him. He does podcasts. He goes on many podcasts. One day when we get to Bobby Lee level, I'll feel like, all right, we've made it at least to that level, right?
I've seen Bobby Lee live before. I don't know if I got a picture with him. That'd be
Oh
great.
yeah, was it
Yeah.
good live?
Yeah, he does Asian jokes still.
Yeah, I know that he's amazing at it.
Yeah.
Him and Theo Von are the best, dude. Because like Theo Von was talking about, he's like, if I were to eat anyone, I'd eat a Vietnamese. And then Bobby Lee's like, dude, bro, the way you say it, bro, you sound like you're like in Nam, like right with like in Alabama, like Vietnamese.
Like you were there in the trenches in Vietnam War, and
Yeah, like just the way Theo Von says it. You know, he's kind of says it a little more, with that
with the
Louisiana
military
charm.
in the area at the time.
One Theo Von line that I like when he's like, you know what? Being sick isn't so bad. It's actually kind of nice when you're sick. I'll be sweating my bed so much, my neighbor will be cast over for some fish. They'll look for some flounders in my belly button when they cast for fish. Like,
Where does he come up with this? I'm on a podcast, miss.
yeah, me too. Keep making my dinner. She did. My wife made my dinner tonight. It's delicious. I didn't eat it yet. It will be delicious.
Yeah.
We used HelloFresh.
Yeah.
Use my link in the description. Use my link. Who's that? Hello?
I'm trying to
No, don't.
eat this.
Trying to vacuum right now.
Yeah, I'm eating.
It's great timing.
Millions of people will hear this in 17 years.
Okay.
Maybe.
Great.
Millions.
It'll be like 327 in the next like 2 months, basically.
Yeah. Are you gonna walk in the screen here?
All right. I'm off.
You can't see anything behind like a certain distance, so you'll be
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Unless you're me on the camera in the background. That comes through nice and clear.
Oh yeah, when you were crawling for the yeah. That was actually really funny though. That was really funny because you're crawling and you're like smiling when you're crawling. When you're like this, Brian, you're like,
I
this.
know.
You're like
It was like incognito. I was trying to be.
little do all the people know at home that we cut out the part where your shirt was off and you were like,
And like
shirtless, like
I just didn't want to get like gather that kind of following,
Gotta cut that part out now. I gotta make a lot of cuts here.
This is a respectable show.
Yes.
No toplessness.
We love black people.
Oh fuck, bro.
We do. Deep down in my soul.
Oh
So
my
Brian,
God.
can you tell me a story? Do you have any like fun stories that you can remember that would be interesting for a person to hear?
Well, let me think. We can cut this out until I think of one. Fun story. This one time, I have so many, like a DJing story. I don't know.
A story that'd be interesting.
I'm pretty sure every single moment of my life is interesting. More so back in the day. I don't know. It's a popular song. I don't know.
I'm not. Don't look down. Are you thinking? Oh, you're thinking.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't think I had a very.
The story.
I don't know any stories.
All right, I got stories.
I don't have any stories. I got stories, but I don't think they're that.
I got a
great.
story.
It might be great, but I don't. Think
You and I spun in California, and we were coming back on the airplane. We were tired as fuck. We had just traveled across the country, got to a hotel, DJ'd a party, barely got any sleep, and go to a hotel, go to an airport, and then get into a flight. So we are basically like raw stew. Like basically we're really crabby, malnourished, and tired.
This is
Out of-
one story I can connect to this possible same. I don't know if it's the same booking, but we were talking about before the booking when we're in Phoenix, and then we were playing a party. We're supposed to go on, and we're about to go on. We play one song, and the police raid it, and I'm rushing in, and everyone's like, "Oh shit!" And then we're like, "Oh man, we didn't even get to play tonight. What are we gonna do?" And like whoever was driving us, I don't know who it was. Somehow it was either a different promoter or like and some guy who knew another promoter. Like, my friend is throwing another party over here. Do you guys want to go over there and play this? Like, and they're like, we'll pay you. I'm like, okay, why not?
Okay. So we get in the car with this
Money?
other guy, promoter.
Yeah, yeah. And then we get in the car with this guy, and he's driving us. And I would imagine we've had some beverages prior. So we're like calling our manager, Leo Corsone of Corson Agency.
Corsone.
One of the greatest agents that ever lived.
Leo Corson.
And,
Corson.
yeah.
Son.
Corson.
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 It's Leo Corson.
Corson Agency. Google him.
He's the booking manager for everybody.
Yeah. So so we're there and we're mid-car ride, and we're like, hey Leo, guess what? That party got busted, so we're gonna go play this place, and they're gonna pay us a couple grand, right? So we're like, and Leo's like, absolutely not. Turn around and go back to your hotel. They've already paid for you. They booked your flight. They flew you out there. You're gonna get paid still. It doesn't matter. And Brad's like, but we want to play, man. We want to play.
I probably did say that, yeah. We
Yeah.
want to play, man.
Come on, man. We want to play. Well,
he got so mad at us. He's like, if you guys do not go to the hotel right now, then you're this is the end of your careers. He said, you have to go back to the hotel right now. And we like turned around, went back to the hotel, and like, all these like people wanted to see our set, and that was the only possibility of them seeing it also. But business is business.
So I remember we're like in the parking lot of this other party and like arguing with them on the phone. And they're like, it's gonna come in. They're gonna come in. They're like,
oh my God, you have like you're in Phoenix, you flew in Caffeine Bizerk from Chicago. They're right outside your door. There's people there that want to go have a good time. Those guys know how to make you have a good time, but they can't come in the club. Man, that's gotta suck, that feeling. It's
yeah. So we turned down thousands of dollars to
keep our careers from going into the tubes
because if we lose him as an agent, you're over. Done.
Not like it happened to me or anything.
Well, I don't know if that didn't happen to you.
We talked about it in the last episode or 2 episodes
ago. Let's talk about it now.
Oh. I got fired. No, I didn't get fired.
I
played a song, my remix of Bad Romance, and
that was it. That was the thing that
JDX heard it and told Leo Corson that my production is shit and blah blah blah. And then of course said JDX said it was not good, and then I can't believe you started with it. Like I don't he.
Well, JDX is the devil. And we should let that be known.
Very judgmental producer, so you better.
I know things, and not a good person.
I don't know if he's a good person or not. I have nothing personal. It's just he just I mean, if I listen to the song now, obviously my production level is definitely improved from that song. But at the time, you had played it in front of 10,000 people, and I told Leo, I'm like, but Brian played it for 10,000 people, and they liked it. He's like, that doesn't matter, Brad. What matters is JDX didn't like it. Like, oh my God. Oh, so anyway, we weren't cracked out, but it's like we were cracked out the way that our brains were just when we were coming on the airplane after the trip to LA, and we were like so crabby, like we were like we always vibe and always are fine with each other, but because we were so like crabby, like we were like so short with each other, like we both like looked at each other like, I hate you. And you're like, I hate you more. And we were just like evil. We were like not ourselves. We were crabby. We were hungry, malnourished, tired, stressed, overworked.
Yeah. And then I remember I took your record bag and I threw them down the terminal when you went to go get them. And then the records went everywhere. And you were like, what the fuck, bro? And you came at me. Don't you remember this? You
I
must.
don't remember
Oh
this.
my
part.
god, it was insane, bro. And then all the records went everywhere, and people were like, "Where the hell records?"
Yeah.
Do you remember when every time you go through security with records? I don't know if you got.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I did.
They would think it's a bomb because it like shows up like this huge plastic like blobs, so like plastic explosives in a metal container. It's got to be a bomb, and bright yellow with stickers on it.
Did you ever like get like scrutinized like they thought it
Yeah,
was
oh
a
my
bomb?
god! Every time they'd be like, "We got to scan it. We got to take a little
What did
doobie
they take you in the back and like frisk you down or like make you like throw up pellets
plastic
or something?
gloves," and they're like,
It's
and they're
gotta
like,
feel very bad, dude.
"Feel this? You feel this?" I don't feel any plastic explosives in here.
You were up here. You were up in the sky. Feel this?
This is like they're on the ground and say like this cup. These are my legs with this structure. Ah,
Oh my god,
agony
dude. You
playing
know what the
vinyl.
worst thing was? Carrying a big vinyl. I had the yellow one, a special D sign, and it was like this huge, it was so heavy. It's like 65 pounds. I didn't have
You're
any
a real
wheels.
man unless
And I
you could
would carry
carry
it
it.
with like one arm higher because it's like really heavy, you know. So like, and then you switch arms and
I
like
can just
this.
imagine you're just like there and you're like, oh my back.
Oh, the buck.
That.
Oh, my
Brad
stomach.
used to do that like after having a soda or something, right? Remember? He'd always be like, oh, hunched over and like, oh.
Because I didn't at those ages, I didn't understand that you can't like combine certain drinks because it's bad for your stomach. Like I would
Milk
drink like
punch.
vitamin water and then I would drink beer and like my stomach would start hurting and I would be like, why? It just makes no sense. And it's because you can't drink vitamin water and beer at the same time period because that would do that. So I didn't know
Now,
that in these days and my stomach hurt way too much.
now they make stuff that are already mixed like that, I'm sure.
You know what drink I'd always get whenever I'd go out to like Chicago, like any like clubs or if I was spinning somewhere, I'd always get a Red Bull vodka, dude.
That's what I would get.
Always
Red
Red
Bull
Bull
vodka
vodka.
was the go-to. It's like the
Always.
attack waiting to happen.
And
And
all those guys, the promoters in Chicago, they'd all drink Jameson all the time. That shit is fucking disgusting. I hated Jameson.
I,
Oh my god,
I
it's
only
so
drink Red Bull
gross.
vodka. I was a vodka guy.
You know what the best liquor is tequila, dude. It's my favorite because it's smooth, no hangover, makes you feel like happy, like tipsy happy, you know, and kind of feeling good. And it doesn't have that like nasty
That's some people. Some people
vodka
get
flavor.
angry.
So people
Tequila
get
makes
angry when they drink the vodka. I mean
me-
the tequila.
Yeah, yeah. I
My
know
grandpa, my 96-year-old grandpa, he drank tequila. He's still
every day.
alive. He drank tequila till he was maybe like in his late 80s, maybe 88. And
Every
he just
day.
take no, just once in a while he'd like put some salt on his hand and like this, and then he'd like take like a little shot of tequila and like maybe it cleans out your system in a
Not people.
healthy kind of way. Maybe it's got health benefits. I don't know.
Probably does. I'm gonna
I
go get.
swear to God. And he drank beer. He used to drink old style beer. My
Mm.
grandma, who lived to 94, she would drink beer. Um,
But I think this is a very good message you're putting out there. Right?
I don't know if it's a good message. Maybe like the little because they didn't drink too much of it. They just have like a beer here and there, one or two here and there.
Yeah.
And then maybe it cleans out your system and provides some sort of health benefit. I don't know, or not at all.
They weren't alcoholics, so they're good people.
Remember in Sesame Street, you're probably older than me, but remember those aliens with the blue aliens? They'd be like, yep, 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 yep,
Yeah,
yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep,
they're
yep, yep,
funny.
yep, 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 yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Dude, those things they went through the wall. They'd be like, they come through like the
Yeah,
wall.
I remember they're
That
awesome.
shit scared me, dude, when we go because I was like, did you know I was scared of aliens when I was a kid?
I'm sure most kids are.
No, no,
But
no,
yeah,
no, no. I was really
glad you-
scared of them.
we
So
really
you know, like when you're by yourself and you're in the 90s and you're watching TV late at night, everybody's sleeping, and then you see
yeah.
like these alien documentaries. Well, I watched one when I was like 8, and it was like on Fox or something.
You got
And it was about real life alien abductions and like real
Mhm.
like people telling stories. Then they reenacted them. Then I watched
Yeah.
Fire in the Sky.
Mm,
Do you remember that movie?
I never watched it. Maybe I did. I don't recall
It's
though.
scary
Oh,
because like
yeah.
these aliens abduct them, and there's just like short, kind of bald aliens with these weird, like creepy
And they're like,
faces. They put like a needle in his eye. They cover him in this plasticky shit, and he can't breathe. And they cut a hole in the mouth. He's like, and they're like, it's so scary, dude.
man.
So I went to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, are aliens real? And he's like, Brad, you never know, Brad. I was like,
Just
fuck,
fuck
dude.
you up
Are
with
you
that.
serious? I went to bed.
Then open ended.
My blankets, I would like look at the window and I was just like, I was like, and like I'm imagining these blue like 90s aliens with the big head, the black eyes,
Yeah.
like coming through my window in the like and like I would like wake up and they would be there like in like the movie and they would basically abduct me. And I was really scared. Like I remember in like Pinocchio where they take stupid little boys. I fucking that maybe scared me when I was 3, but then when I was like 10, the aliens scared me, and it was the same kind of feeling. I'm like, dude, I missed out on sleep for like 2 years.
My daughter needs a code for Shein.
You know what? I like Shein. I like Shein. I like Shein. You can get like $50, get like 5, 6 shirts.
What's the one's the billionaire? Shein or Timu?
Well, I think Shein is like the big one. Temu is trying to like catch up to. They're like a Chinese Amazon.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Timu and Shein for sponsoring this one day.
If they're sponsoring us, we're doing really good because they probably only deal with like the big guys.
Yeah. But we're gonna put this out there now in our shorts for some exposure. We love you guys. Shein and my daughter shops there all the time. It's a funny story. My daughter used to like when they first came out. I think it was Timu first came out.
Mhm.
They had this like affiliate marketing thing where you like make videos on TikTok and share codes and blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
She's like 10 years old and 11 years old.
Mhm.
And she's like going on videos, putting it out, referral code, and all these TikTok videos. She got herself a free freaking Switch with a big ass fucking screen.
Really? A free
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
Wow. Why? Because
Like,
she did all the promotions that they asked her to do?
yeah, it's just like it was like a hustle. Like you go online, you get people to sign up with your code.
Yeah. That my brother-in-law was doing this with me yesterday with my wife and his cousin sending me these like
Sign up.
$300.
Just sign up. Give me your phone. And let me
Yeah,
put
like
it
click
up.
here to get free gems.
Yeah.
And share this with 40 people and you get like $300 worth of stuff. So
Yeah.
I was yesterday. I had clicked the buttons. I'm like, oh my god! And then my wife and then my cousins were doing it.
I know, right? They take your phone and then all it is like they hack all your information and data and they steal it probably.
And you don't even get the free 300 because you have to do all these different steps that like never come. You're like by the time you get through like four of them, you're like, all right, I'm done with this bullshit.
Shit. Yeah.
They're probably
she
spying
got
on us
it.
right now.
Oh yeah, they're definitely watching this and we are canceled.
They're gonna like.
I love Chinese people.
I love Chinese food.
I love
Shout out to wonton soup.
Chinese checkers.
I love dragons, Chinese dragons.
Year of the Dragon. Congratulations.
Wait, we didn't talk about our new merch, brah.
Oh my God. Did you see this sort of shirt here?
Look at this shirt.
Look at this.
We're gonna have t-shirts for sale. We're gonna have one that's the round neck like I have, and then one that Brian wants with the V-neck because he likes V-necks. So you can get a round or a V-neck, multicolors, and it's gonna have this logo, which is a coffee holding a gun that's basically a speaker with our names, the podcast, and a Lambo. So if you would like the shirt, we're gonna post it down in
like
our
40
comments as soon as
bucks.
it's ready.
Such a good deal for a shirt of high quality.
We're gonna wear it on next week's podcast. Mine's already shipped, so I'm gonna have it for next podcast for sure.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna have it too, and then I'm gonna wear it too. And
We'll do
simultaneously.
We'll do a comparison: V-neck versus circle neck to see which one truly is the epic shirt. We'll find out.
King.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it down low for my klatka.
Klatka. Nice klatka. Nice klatka. Very good. Very good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and welcome to our show. Let's get ready to Bumblebee.
Oh, Brad.
Not gonna do that one anymore.
Bumblebee.
Is there any accents I need to do? What are some accents? Can you give me an accent,
Like,
Brian?
do you see a thing like on my forehead right now? Like a white dot.
Oh my god! I thought that was on my screen. I was trying to
was
like
on my screen. This is a tarnished episode. Restart it.
Yo, I was trying to get the white dot off of the screen, and it's
I'm
like
trying to lick it.
Yo, what that thing is driving me crazy. I was like, man. Oh, it's gone. Oh, return. Is it like a light reflection?
Oh, maybe.
Can you like wipe the camera lens?
I tried multiple times. No, I did once. No.
Oh, it's a scratch probably.
Oh my god, that would be fucking.
You got like it looks like just like a little piece of rice or something probably.
That's racist.
I love me rice. Did you know there's microplastics in rice and it's worse
Oh, yeah.
in the instant rice than the regular rice? And I like instant rice because it's easy.
Mm.
So
I have
unfortunately,
this one I get at Trader Joe's. It's jasmine rice, and it's like microwavable.
uh-huh.
And it's flawless. Like every time, just like
Oh yeah.
rice.
Tastes
Just
so good.
straight out of the bag, like from the microwave. It's just plain old rice, and like
We don't go to Trader Joe's.
you should try it. Well, all these like the same shit.
You know why we don't go to Trader Joe's? I like we can get our produce at Publix down here and like Sprouts, but like we tried some food that Trader Joe's has made. Like I don't know if it was like some frozen stuff and some pre-made stuff that they made, and like the flavors didn't taste right. Like they didn't taste, maybe because it was extremely healthy. I don't know. It's not even that. You can still
What's
eat
the
really healthy
you
food that
got?
tastes good,
They
but
have
like
great things though.
the combination of like their chefs or whatever, I would recommend HelloFresh over Trader Joe's for sure.
Link in the description.
Link in the description below.
No.
Oh, listen, if you guys want to be a sponsor of the podcast, our podcast, you can send an email to caffeinebizerkpodcast@gmail.com. And you can basically just say, hey, I'm interested in being a sponsor. This is my company, and we'll let you know like the terms, you know. So we're gonna have some sponsors on.
We
soon.
should do our own self-sponsor shameless plugs for our businesses. Should we do
Yes,
that now or
yes.
next week or when?
Right now.
All right, who goes first?
You can go first.
Do you have damage to your roof?
Yo,
Have you experienced a storm lately? Caffeine Construction will be there to fix it.
What? Caffeine
Oh.
construction? That's
Yes.
awesome.
I
What?
know, right?
I love
just
that. I
got-
love that.
I think it's So,
Whoa, caffeine
that's my
construction.
new side hustle business.
So wait. In all reality, if you live in Chicago and you
Yeah,
need
you
your
were in a
roof
storm.
fixed,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can take care. You're not the one that actually goes on the roof, but
I will for you on this occasion.
So you could have DJ Caffeine on your freaking roof. But how do they get in touch with you if they would like to do this?
Caffeine and Berserk podcast or 847-461-9083.
Okay, they go. That's not your main number. That's your second number. Okay, good. I thought you were gonna give your main cell phone. I'm like, well, that was really crazy because you would never do that.
Hey, call me, everybody.
And why would they call you over the other guy? What makes you different and unique?
Well, I'm not sure that we do have an alignment, but I'm just kidding. That was the guy today.
All right, we'll do that one more time.
Yeah.
So, Brian, what is the reason that they need to call Caffeine Construction
Because
over
we're
the other
a
guys?
full-on construction company that can do remodeling and anything your heart desires. Build an addition, anything you need.
Wait, they're not just fixing roofs; they're building additions now.
If you want to.
That's pretty cool. All
Yeah.
right. Email caffeinebizerkpodcast@gmail.com. We personally check it. Okay. We can both
Yes.
access it. We can both check it. So take care of that. Hit us up that way.
If you need anything, a new roof, a new driveway, a new freaking addition,
That's enough.
a studio. Okay, I'm done.
Don't over give them commercials.
Okay.
My
Now-
company.
Go. No, you gotta start like
Okay. If you live in one of the 16 states that I'm licensed in and you need some life insurance, then you can call. You can go to Convenient Life Insurance. And what I'll do is I'll find you the best rate with an A-rated carrier. And you also get to work with me personally. So if you'd like to get some life insurance and you want to not deal with strangers, you want to call someone you know, that's right. You can call me at my number, which is 813-670-2020. And that's for real. You can text or call and I will come to my phone. It's not my main number. It's a Google Voice number. So I'll know it's
I can speak testimonial to Brad being a perfect licensed insurer of people because I'm insured.
Yes. Yes. See?
When I first met Brad, I was skeptical about the industry. But when he put my mind at ease, I knew I could go forward with this process and protect my family.
I need
lives.
authentic testimonials, Brian. But thank you so much for supporting that. Thank you so much. Anyway, now that we got this shameless plugs out of the way, why don't we? Didn't you have a joke? What was your punchline in your joke? Remember your joke?
The one from I went to Six Flags this past weekend.
Right. Is there a punchline in this joke?
I don't know.
You gotta have the punchline. So go ahead. Let's see off the top of your head.
Oh, so I went to Six Flags this weekend.
All right.
And there's only one roller coaster I don't like to go on, and it's the vertical velocity.
Uh-huh.
There's no track, right? It's just like
it goes like up on one side,
and
down and over, and it twirls up, and then
like,
it goes back, and it goes.
I always have that one fear of like and not making it or going too fast and never stopping.
It goes too far up, and then
any other roller coaster I can go on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the one thing I'm like a little bit like sketched on. And there's nothing like having a 16-year-old girl with 8 pounds of makeup on, bootleg Christian Dior sunglasses, coming up to you and saying, "It's gonna be okay. You're safe now." And then we're moving along. I don't have a punchline.
And the punchline is
no
Cincinnati Bojangles.
I'm done with roller coasters after going to that because this girl, she didn't click the buckle. And I fought it, and I was like, "My buckle," and I had to do it myself.
Wow, you can't have those people in charge of your safety on a roller coaster.
My life was on the line.
Yeah.
Was too busy, looking at Bibby Bobo Joe over there with his freckles and his nice curly hair and his whatever he has that made her like him.
Wait, can I just say Bibby Bobo Joe again? Bibby Bobo Joe. I want a T-shirt. I want to teach this Baby Bobo Joe. DJ Caffeine Bizerk podcast.
Baby Bobo Joe.
So let's go back to some DJ bookings really fast. So like, what are some like amazing bookings that you can think? We've already talked about EDC, different cities. Like, what are some, like an event that you remember is awesome? Oh, what?
The 14th. I had it on. I don't know why.
Shit.
But not intentionally. I was like, I gotta get dressed.
That was
put on this one.
I love that. It was like incognito. By the way, EDC 2014 zippers it back up. That's all you get. That was badass. I love that actually. Well done, Brian.
Well, it was. I think that was the best one. 2014. That was like no errors on my set. It was like at 5 a.m. in Vegas, and like I played till the sun came up. And everyone stayed there.
Wow.
It was amazing. It was a good experience. And I'm
How many people were in the crowd?
Oh my God. Like 15, 20,000. I don't know.
Dude, that's so cool.
So it starts off and like everyone stays there. The sun comes up. I finish the set. I walk off into the sunset in Las Vegas.
That's awesome, dude. That's so awesome. What a great feeling that is, right? Like, how does it feel? Like, did you still get?
I think that was my last time there too, so therefore it was like the perfect ending.
Did you get like? Did you get like nervous before the set?
No, I drink before.
I bet almost every single DJ that has like a legitimate show, the drive to the location or like traveling there, you always have that like adrenaline. I would always get that adrenaline rush. Like whenever I was like driving to like a gig that was like a good gig, I always felt that really like excited, like adrenaline rush. Like you've gotten spent all this time choosing all your songs, and then you get rid of like 80% of them that are not as good as the 20% that you're gonna play. Then you take those 20%. Dude, when you and I would spin together, there was a time where we would versus each other, and like you would drop a song in that the crowd would be like, oh shit,
battle.
And then I would song. That's when I would say, all right, I got this song. I put this one in. I'd be like, look at this. This freaking created a nice little response. And then like you'd come in with your track again, and you'd fucking get me. You always got me because you'd play a song that like I didn't have or I didn't know of or I never heard. Like you and I would work on music together. We'd hang out, whatever. And then you'd play a song that like I never heard you play before. You'd save it for the set. And I'd be like, God damn, this song's fucking awesome, dude. I'm so pissed that you got that right now. Like, I'm like, how do I follow up? I had to choose a good song to follow up with.
Like, you play like some old song that they heard earlier than that.
Maybe a song they may have
But-
heard already. Yeah.
Yeah.
You play the new one. I was like, oh shit, dude. Hey, you were there before me, so if you had a little advantage there, it's okay by me.
Yeah.
Okay by me.
I got
Remember
some stories, but
we met Vern Troyer at Zero Gravity, Mini Me
Yeah.
from Austin
Yeah.
Powers.
yeah, and I gave him a CD.
What did he say when you gave it to him?
Thank you, man. It's
Yeah.
very good. I appreciate it. No one gives me CDs ever.
I'm like, you're gonna love this. I remember he was very. He didn't drink. I remember that because
Right.
But then when I used to watch later, like on those live reality shows, he'd be wasted. Apparently, he went off deep end. And
Wow.
I mean, my rest in peace.
R.I.P. Vern Troyer, Mini
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah,
He
he's
came
like,
in on there was this big bouncer and he had Mini Me on his shoulders, or Vern,
Yeah.
I should say.
Yeah.
And he like walked in with him and he's like really tall guy. Then he like put him down like hip and he like jumped down. He's like only like 3 feet tall, maybe.
Oh my god, not
Bald.
even.
He's so small, but he's a grown man. He was a grown man. He's like in his 40s.
Like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, he's really, really small. And that's just like unbelievable. And he was scared of everybody. He was like
Yeah, of
scared of
course.
all like
Yeah, of course. It's one person just accidentally falls and
these are like
Going to the hospital.
teenagers. They're like
Yeah.
falling
Correct.
everywhere, knocking things over, and
yeah, because they can't walk. It's so packed because they're all there to see him.
yeah, they were all there to see him. And who else
That's
was there?
crazy.
Didn't they have like In Sync? They had Britney Spears there. In Sync, they had
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Who else?
These are all like before the beat.
They had
blew up.
Showtech at Zero Gravity. Way back when they had my wife's old favorite Bass Hunter was there.
Oh, really?
She's a big
I was-
fan of Bass Hunter.
I was in the car with Waltz from Showtech when they
Oh,
were
nice.
there with Alex K.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
who that guy is.
Yeah.
So I remember it was like when they were just doing hardstyle, and we're in the limo, and I was wasted. And I'm like, "You're gonna be a huge DJ one day. You're gonna be in the top 10 one day. I know it."
Who said that to who?
I said that to Walt.
To Walt. Okay, yeah.
And then Showtech switched the house.
Yeah.
They like they blew up even bigger. I don't know if they made it in the top 10, but I think they did.
Oh, really?
Right?
Dude, they
I
came
told
down to
him,
Tampa and I didn't go.
Made him be in there. What?
I didn't go. Showtech came down to Tampa like 2 months ago, and I didn't
Oh.
go. I'm stupid. I should have gone.
Yeah, they play hardstyle now, and I think it'd be both. But
I like that. They got to go back to the hearts. Dude, they used to be my favorite. I used to love playing Showtech back in the old days, man.
oh yeah,
Hey.
the one favorite song. What's the number one of all time?
Oh,
Showtech.
yeah. I can't say the lyrics to it, but
FTS.
FTS. Fuck the
Yeah.
system.
Thank you. The number one song requested for sure in the past, like
It was like ranked the number one hardstyle song at least like last 10 years ago or something.
yeah. But what
Walt
about
Enduro.
16?
Shout out Walt Enduro from Showtech.
Yo.
You guys are geniuses.
Or Yoram, that's his name.
To be honest, when they switched to house, I wasn't as like passionately a fan as when they were hardstyle. Because when they were hardstyle, to me, there was like them and like Headhunters were like leaders to me at the time. And then they switched to house and they really now they're like commercialized, like shopping and express kind of house music sometimes. And it's like they're good
They came
still,
back.
but
They
I'm
came
not as
back
much of a
hardstyle.
fan as I used to be. To be honest though. That's
Never
okay.
just the love.
What does it matter if I'm their fan? They have millions of other people who like them, and I still like them. And they're still amazing producers. Walt and Duro.
Yep.
Duro. He made some good songs, Duro. And Zany.
Mhm.
Duro.
Amen.
Duro.
How many hours have we been on here, by the way?
Oh, it's time to get off soon.
What time is it? 10?
11:08.
So we started at
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Like 9:48. So yeah, all right. We have definitely been on longer than the hour. Thank you so much. Brian, any important information that we need to remind? We have Mr. Eyes in episode 6 coming up. Please don't miss out.
thought you're
It's
not gonna
amazing
say-
stories.
gonna say that.
We already said it.
Oh, you did?
This episode is sponsored
Okay.
by Caffeine Construction and Convenient Life Insurance. You can look up Convenient Life Insurance on Facebook. You can also email Caffeine Bizerk Podcast to speak to us personally. We will listen to you. Oh, and
Right.
also please comment below if you know us, if you know us from before, you met us, whatever, you saw a spin, and you just want to share a personal story. Please comment below because we want to read some good stuff. We'll read it on air next week if you want. So make sure you comment some awesome memories. All right.
Yeah, we need some more adulations. No, just stories. Like we want to hear from you guys. Seriously.
Please
Like
comment, share
experiences, comments, and share.
our podcast, please, because we need to get this
Yes.
to more than 300 people. We need 400 people,
Yes.
500. We want to improve. You never know where this will take us. Hopefully, it takes us somewhere awesome because by ourselves, it's fine. But
We are nothing.
together,
We are everything.
we're everything together.
Yes. God bless everyone. Good night.
Thank you so much. Berserk and Caffeine is out. you still you, are you
I'm sitting at my Lambo. What do you
you
want?
got oh yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm holding my logo. Hey, holding the logo.